Hi, today we will be finding the inverse of a 3 by 3 matrix using row operations. So I'm going to start by going to the matrix menu. I've actually already pre-populated the matrix. So if I go over to Edit and I go down to C, matrix C, you can see a 3 by 6 matrix. I actually have the 3 by 3 matrix augmented with the identity matrix. So let's quit out of here and go to the main menu. Going to select the matrix C and hit enter. And here we can see that I pre-populated this matrix with 2, 4, 1, -1, 1, -1, 1, 4, 0, and right next to it is the identity matrix. Now the strategy for this problem will be to use row operations to get the identity matrix on the left-hand side. And then on the right-hand side will be the inverse of C. So I will start by going to the matrix menu. I will go over to Math and scroll up to multiplication. The first thing I will do is multiply 2, and then I hit comma. I hit enter, and that will grab the matrix above. I'm going to multiply 2 times the second row. I will do another row multiplication. Over to Math. Back to row multiplication. I'm going to be multiplying negative and not -2. And that is again times the matrix. But this time it will be row 3. Now I am set up to eliminate some of these numbers by row addition. So back to matrix, over to Math, up to row addition. I will be adding, so I'm going to grab the matrix first. I will be adding row 1 to row 2. So 1, comma, 2, and enter. So you can see that there is now a 0 here in this first cell on the second row. I will do the same thing for the third row. So over to Math, row addition, and I will be grabbing the matrix. Try one more time, blue and matrix. So I'll be adding row 1 to row 3 and hitting enter. Perfect. Now I will be dividing the first 2 rows by 1/2. So let me do that now. Oh, actually, what I'm going to be doing is adding rows 1 and row 3. So let me do that now. When I do so, I'm going to be getting a 0 for the second cell term. So I will go up to row addition. I will hit enter. I will grab the matrix, comma, and I will be adding row 3 to row 1. And you can see what will happen with the 4s. We now have a 0 for this second cell. I will be doing more row addition. I will be going over to Math and selecting row addition, grabbing the matrix, and this time I will be adding row 3 to row 2. And when I do this, these 1 terms will eliminate and I will have another 0. So I'm getting closer and closer to the identity matrix on the left-hand side. Next, I will multiply the second row by 2, and then I will add it to row 3. So let me do that now. So multiplication and then addition. I'm going to select this new one here. I can do both at one time because it will end up in the third row. So I will select this, and then I will have 2 as my multiplier. I'm going to grab the matrix, and this is going to be 2, 3, and we'll hit enter. So closer and closer to this identity matrix. The next thing I'm going to do is divide the first row and also the second row actually by 2. So I will go back to my matrix menu, over to math, up to row multiplication, and I will grab the matrix. And then this is, oops, I should have put the multiplier first. So let me do that. Go back, 1 divided by 2. And now I grab the matrix and row 1. I will do the same thing with row 2. So let me get that done now. Matrix, over to math, multiplication. So again, 1/2, and I won't forget this time. Grab the matrix, comma. This is going to be performed on row 2, and I hit enter. I'm very close to that identity matrix at this point. The only thing I need to do is multiply the third row times the -1 and then add it to row 1, and that will eliminate this one here, and I will be done. So I go back to matrix, and I am going to go over to math. I can actually use F again, multiply and then add. So I will select this. I'm going to multiply -1. I'm going to select my matrix. And this is going to be row 3, which is added to row 1. And again, I hit enter. And as you can see, I now have the identity matrix on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side, I have the inverse of matrix C. I hope that this was clear. Thank you.